Welcome back. I have been busy begging to be let back on YouTube. Many people have a problem with my opinions. Unfortunately, I was disciplined by being sent to the corner of this channel that is known as Christmas time. Talking about this inadequate year, let's talk about Disney. Disney has had a decrepit year. The parks have not hit projections. Disney Plus has not been profitable. As for the cinema, Disney has made bankruptcy court proceedings for cinema chains very complicated. Human beings were not allured to the enervated filmmaking. I have isolated 3 examples to study. Let's explore some of this cinematic fecal matter. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is on life support after Kang's actor, Jonathan Majors, was convicted. As for the film Majors was in, the film had a nice opening weekend, unlike the Marvels, followed by a gargantuan drop-off. Many humans were turned off by the abominable post-productions. The CGI looked like someone tried hiring a brain-dead monkey, who turned them down. So Marvel executives tried performing the graphics design themselves. Modoc has become an internet meme as well as the primary source of income for child psychiatrist. Cassie Lang turned from cute little daughter to unsavory pompous hellcat. Apparently, she makes Tony Stark look like a dunce. She even questioned her father's heroism. Ant-Man helped restore half of all life in the universe. 50% of all people owe their lives to Scott Lang. But what has he done lately? With this moronic logic, someone can have a similar problem with Mother Teresa. She helped many people who are in poverty in India. However, what has she done since 1998? Disney's Pixar was once the pinnacle of computer animation. In the last few years, the studio has fallen from its pedestal, cratering into Earth's core. This year's offering was Elemental. This was a Zootopia ripoff featuring elements like earth, winds, water and fire. The awkward part is that Disney produced Zootopia. The film's logic was hilariously idiotic. The fire people are being discriminated because they can kill the other elements due to proximity. Burning to death is not a reason to avoid someone. This is like saying that Ted Bundy should be allowed into a sorority house. Some things should be avoided at all costs. There is one irksome character, namely the male lead. I say that with quotations since water doesn't have a gender. Wade can make the most timid newborn baby into Scott Farkas. Wade cries at literally anything, from a father-daughter relationship to the Denver Broncos' performance in Week 3. This character could have been redeemed by a sacrifice he wanted to make, which could have saved Denver's life. However, the suits at Pixar think selflessness is an appalling lesson. Now buy a PlayStation 5, kids. The last dereliction I will talk about is a Lucasfilm property. The original Indiana Jones trilogy is beloved by fans. The 4th film was not as cherished. The suits at Lucasfilm wondered if they can make a more execrated film than Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny was created. The script reads like a Mad Libs of witless concepts thrown together into a script with Indiana Jones inserted in at the last second. In this film, Nazis from the 1960s are shooting machine guns from an airplane at Roman legions in the Battle of Syracuse. The villain was struck in the face with a pipe while on the roof of a speeding train and yet was not decapitated. We obviously need a character to make the small audience to depart the theater rapidly. Lucasfilm found the perfect actress, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Phoebe Waller-Bridge can only play one character, a narcissistic sociopath. To the surprise of no one, Helena Shaw was a sociopathic narcissist. Shaw will leave Indiana Jones to die at any chance she gets. Shaw will play with feelings of unhinged mob bosses for her personal gain. She abuses her underage serf, who somehow learned to fly an airplane by talking to drunken pilots. She laughs at the death of a sea captain, who helped her and Indy for free. Lucasfilm thought this was the perfect hero, sidelining the title character. Shaw even punched out Indiana Jones, a man twice her height, weight and age. As for Indy, it is always adequate to see a hero being reduced to hospice care. The bait and switch is so apparent here. It is like signing a lease agreement at a local Toyota dealer for a brand new Camry and driving out on a 1988 tricycle. Disney has had a rough 2023 with 2024 forecasted to be worse. I could talk about the Marvels or Wish, but that's like beating a dead horse. The next 24 months are critical for Disney's future. I would advise against purchasing company stock, but someone would comment this as financial advice from a dog. Here's one message from a canine. Merry Christmas.